What's up, you guys? Glenn by AM here. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about my updated brow, and I haven't done a brow video in like 2 years, so I definitely felt like I should bring you guys an official video. I did do like a little snippet of how I do my brows on Instagram, but I did want to bring you guys like an official like tutorial video of how I do my brows. So without further ado, let's get started. I don't even want to keep this video very long. It's going to be literally probably 5 minutes, if that, okay? So what you will need in order to create the perfect brow is going to be your favorite brow product of choice, whether you use a pomade, powder, or pencil. I personally, all I use is just this pencil. This is all I use. It's from Ulta. And this is the Ulta Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. This color is in dark brown, okay? And I think Ulta is having a sale on these right now, actually on the whole brand. If you buy 2 products, you get 1 free or something like that. So that's usually when I tend to stock up on my brow pencils, is when they're having that sale. And then you'll need a concealer brush. This is a flat concealer brush. This one, I believe, is from Crown Brushes. It's like worn off, so I'm sure I got this from Crown Brushes from the makeup show last year. And then you will also need your concealer of choice. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, and this can't talk. You want to use a thicker consistency concealer. This one is right at my skin color. The reason why is because you want to be able to really carve out the brow, and you'll see in the tutorial. But yeah, so this is the cream concealer that I'm using today. Preferably something at your skin color, but if you want to do a highlighter, you're more than welcome to. So go ahead and get your shit, girl, and we're going to do this together, okay? So first, what you want to do is, I just got my brows threaded yesterday. Either yesterday or Saturday. I think it was Saturday. I got my brows threaded. So, of course, like, the easiest way to really make sure you have the perfect brow is to keep your brows maintained or maintenance. And you can either wax, you can tweeze, or you can thread. I prefer to thread. I think it's a lot cleaner. It looks a lot better, and the brows tend to grow back better. Whereas with waxing, I always find that my brows tend to get thinner. And this pencil has a spoolie on the end. So what I'm going to do is take the spoolie, and I'm going to brush up and back. Okay? Because what I want to do is be able to really see where my brow arch is. And literally, you can see where the arch is, okay? And again, on this side, I'm going to brush up and back. Because I want to be able to see my brow arch, okay? And then I like to look head on into the mirror so I can make sure that I see where my brows are going to meet, so that I know that they'll be nice and even, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and start the drawing. So what I like to do is just put a little bit of my pencil up like this. And what I will do is I will just start to draw a light line underneath the brow to give it some shape. Okay, so you see that? And then what I like to do is start in the back of the arch and start to create an arch. And I'm going really, really light-handed. You guys see I'm not drawing like dark. I'm going really light-handed because the brow should look as natural as possible. And what I'm trying to do is concentrate on making it straight and not curved in, because I don't want my brows to like curve. I want them to, like, you know, flow naturally. I want them to kind of go straight and then have a lift where that brow starts to arch at. Alright, so after I do that, what I'm going to start doing is filling it in. And I'm going to be going like this. Not coloring, but really, really short strokes to fill in the brow. And I want to make it darker back here, so I kind of, let me get a little bit more. So I kind of will go a little bit heavier handed back here. And don't worry, if you mess up or you feel like your tail is too thick, we're going to clean that up with concealer. And again, just lightly going in. Just going to extend this up a little bit more. Alright, like that. So the first brow is done. Okay, so let's move on to the second. You see how natural it looks? Like, seriously. Okay, so now we're going to go into the second because everyone wants to know how to make your brows match. So this is how you make your brows match. So what I like to do is look down into the mirror. And what I'll do is I'll start the same thing. And everyone's brow isn't the same. Like, your brows don't have to be twins, honey. They're sisters. So they don't have to look identical, but you know, they can have the same shape, but they may not they may not necessarily arch the same, which is fine, but you want to try to emulate the same arch on both sides. So looking down into the mirror is key. Alright, like that. So I'm just checking my work and they look even, right? Yes, they do. And notice how I'm looking down into the mirror, because I want to make sure that the brows are even. Making sure I keep the integrity of the shape and the consistency and fluidity of the product inside the brow. And when I get up here, I kind of go like that. Let me tell y'all, my brow story is no joke, okay? It took me a long time to really get brows down. Okay, now you see how this one's kind of curved in a little bit and this one's straight? So when I do the concealer, I'm going to straighten this out, alright? And I'll show you guys how I do that. Okay, so after I check both brows to say, okay, what do I think? So I want to arch this one a little bit more. Like that. So what I'm going to do is take my spoolie and brush up and back. Up and back. And I don't really do too much brushing, but yeah. Okay, so next is going to be our concealer with the concealer brush. So I'm going to take a little bit on this brush, and you want to make sure that it's a flat brush and that the bristles aren't thick, that they're really thin, because you want to be able to lay that concealer down and really carve the brow area out. So what I like to do is start at the back of I like to start at the back of the arch. And just start to drag the product underneath. And you only need a little bit. Like, a little bit goes a long way. And then here, I use the less product up front. And then I'm just trying to straighten that arch out. Right here, like that. And then I will take the rest of the product and drag it down. And then you can either use a beauty blender, your finger, or a concealer blending brush in order to blend everything out. Okay, so that's one brow. I like my brows super arched. And I always like to check my work, so I look on this side, look on this side. Okay, great. And you guys see how it was a little bit thicker up front, so I'm concentrating on like cleaning it. Like that. Alright, so they're both even. And I'll kind of use the concealer as a way to check. Like that. Alright. And then just drag the product down onto the eye area. Alright, you guys, so I also grabbed the Wet n Wild. I just picked this up from the Five and Below. I believe it was $1.50, but it's the Tame and Define Brows and also good for mascara. So we're going to use this today as well. I never really used brow gel, but I told myself that I wanted to start using brow gel just because I don't have a lot of brows, and I really felt like brow gel was just unnecessary for me. But, you know, if I can find something affordable and cheap, then I'm willing to try and you know, include it into what I'm doing already. Alright, so I'm going to take my blending brush. You guys, excuse my brushes. They are dirty, and I do need to clean them, and I will be doing that this week. This one is from Real Techniques, and what I'm doing is just blending the harsh edges and blending the product into my skin. And you see why this helps to have like a brow color that is right at your skin tone, because you can really like blend it out and build it. Or, I mean, blah, 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 blah. You can really blend it out. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take the brow gel and just go in just to set everything in place. And there you have it, perfect brows. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video as well. Do it right now. Don't forget, right now, right now, right now. Go ahead and click subscribe right now. Welcome to all my new subscribers, you guys. Update on my surgery. I'm doing really, really well. I will go back to work on Monday the 15th. So I have this week to just kind of relax and chill. I will be bringing you guys more videos. I have a few videos up my sleeve, so stay tuned for that. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.